What's going on, guys? We're going to cover some stocks that I was watching today, potentially see where we could be heading. Again, if you believe that we are not in a bull market, you are you're confused, right? You're confused. A lot of these stocks are up over 100% on the year. Take example, Nvidia, things like Tesla, things like Meta. Microsoft had a fantastic breakout day today. What I want to really focus on here is if you guys are interested, okay, if you guys are serious about learning how to trade, and you know you're serious about trying to get consistent with your trading, I'm going to tell you this. The number one thing that you can do as a trader is to invest in screen time, which means you need to be behind the charts. You need to be, you know, whether that's paper trading, whether that's trading real money, whether that's sitting back and mentally trading where you're kind of just going through setups, you need experience. Two, you need education. If you don't have a strategy, you don't have a trading plan, you don't have a partner, you don't have a community, someone to interact with. And that does not mean reading tweets on Twitter. That does not mean reading posts on StockTwits or watching even a YouTube video like this. What you need is interaction with other traders who are doing it. So I would say invest in education, invest in screen time. Now let's go ahead and take a look at some things here. These are some of the stocks that I have on my chart. What we're looking at 5-minute time frames on each and every single one of these. Looking at the NQ here, which is the overall NASDAQ 100. Now we had a fantastic break once we got back over the 20 SMA here, realistically at around 8:35 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can see we broke over this 20 period moving average, and then we started to, you guys can't actually see that. Let me scoot this over. So you can see once we broke past over this 20 period moving average, we consolidated under heavy supply here on a 5-minute time frame. But once we got into like 8:40, 8:45 a.m., it put us into another channel, okay? And that's why, for myself, using this big boy chart is such a key indicator, because you can see once we break this channel and start to confirm here at 8:45 a.m., we run up to the next channel. This is an awesome trade that anyone could have taken between a price of 15,838 all the way up to the next supply zone, 15,931. So this is a fantastic move. You can also see here we break into the top channel. So once we break into the top channel, we consolidate and then we run all the way up damn near to the top, right? So just kind of look at where we stopped here. Look at how close we were to hitting the next supply. But again, if you go through a bunch of different names, so we're going to be looking at Amazon here. If we look at Amazon, what Amazon did, you know, essentially off the open is kind of just drift higher all day, right? So if you look at where Amazon, you know, kind of bottomed out at, and then it reclaimed the 20 period moving average here at 8:45, almost the same time here as the NQ. So that's why I love watching the NQ, is because, you know, if we have a little bit of a slide or a little bit of a push off the open, and then, you know, you start to see the market reverse, I would look for the stocks to also reverse with it as well, right? Correlated with that index. So if you see here on Amazon, 8:45, we get a close over the 20 period moving average. Now, again, Amazon is trapped below a lot of supply here, so expect it to be a choppier of a move here. But as long as we do not lose the low of day, as long as we kind of stay trading over the 20 SMA, look at the entry price here on Amazon today for a little bit of a reversal bounce, 132.49, currently trading at 133.70, so up about $1 and some change. Now look at something like Apple, same kind of deal. We put in a first initial move down, followed by a dead cat bounce, where we do reclaim the 20 period moving average at around 193.35 and get rejected at 193.66. Now this trade only went up for 30 cents before putting in another leg down. However, when we close underneath the 20 period moving average, that price was 193. So essentially from an entry price of 193.30s down to a price of 193.13, we lost about 20 cents on this trade. No harm, no foul. But look at once we did bottom out here and we started to round, look at the next long entry here coming off the bottom floor at 192.95 all the way up to a price of 194.13. So almost $1.50 move here on Apple on the bounce. Fantastic. I really love Apple on the daily chart going into tomorrow. Look at Nvidia, absolute rock star again, up $13 on the day. So Nvidia put in that first initial down move, consolidated sideways, reclaimed the 20 period moving average again right around the same time that everything else was as well. And you can really see here at about 835 to 840, okay, we reclaimed the 20 period moving average and made an aggressive push up through 5-minute supply. Now you can take this entry here at 8:40 a.m. I'd love for everyone to go back and check this. Look at the 8:40 a.m. candle. Look at how we clean up that supply at 466.50s. Then we confirm at 8:45. This essentially runs from breaking the channel, coming off the bottom floor here, all the way to the top of the channel here at 474. This, my friends, was almost a $5, $6, $7 move here on NVIDIA, and as we still continue to climb, NVIDIA has broken into the top channel now. Now our top resistance on this 5-minute channel is going to be 488. Again, if we do hold 475, I would be trying to target 488 going into tomorrow. Tesla, a little bit of a pullback here, but Tesla did hit its supply at 293. So if you look at, again, the last long setup that really confirmed, right? We had one here at 845 along with everything else around that time. We kind of chopped around a little bit. However, we never made a new low. So technically you would still be in this trade if you are going to use your reason why candle low as a stop here or use this linear regression as a stop. Personally, for me, it's all about a feel in this point in time, because if you did use a single candle stop on this, you would have been stopped out only to see it kind of bounce 5 points in the direction that you were thinking of. So again, you have to understand that once you put in a low and then you bounce, if you fail to make a continuation low, you have to respect whatever supply zone, or excuse me, whatever demand zone is here. So in this particular case, it's the linear regression, this blue line, right? We would have to tell ourselves, as long as Tesla's trading over this blue line, over this demand zone, we've got to sit long coming off the floor here on the dead cat bounce. Your entry price would have been 288.57, currently traded all the way up into upper supply zone here. But from this entry here, we would have been looking to try to target 290.70. So even with that, it's about a $2 move. And then on this move here at 10:05, we would look for a close over the top channel confirmation, as long as we stay over the 20. Remember, guys, the 20 becomes our trailing stop loss. It doesn't matter what setup we're taking. If we're taking a high of day break, our 20 is still a trailing stop loss. So we get the close into the top channel. We do pull back. Again, still over the 20 SMA here, and then we get this nice ride. So your entry would have been somewhere around 291, and we traded all the way up to 293.77. The only one that didn't really put in any more continuation to the top side was Meta. However, if you look at the 9:55 10 a.m. candle, Meta really started to explode and take out today's consolidation here. And then it went from a price of taking out the consolidation of around 311 to 314. So, there was points in there. It's all depending on, where exactly you're watching these stocks, when you came into the market. If you come into the market and you're trying to take Tesla long here at the end of the day, you missed it. You missed the whole move, right? That's not to say that Tesla doesn't trade at 480s tomorrow, but we missed the good portion of the move today. So we would need a new setup on that. Same thing with the NASDAQ. If we're trying to chase the NASDAQ up almost 200 points today, we missed the move. Our initial move is down here, right? And I teach you guys how to identify these moves in Evolution Traders. If you guys are looking to trade with me, you're looking to learn the strategy, definitely go to evolutiontraders.com, sign up, become a lifetime member, get access to trade with myself and the rest of the team. I do one-on-ones with you. I'll do trade recaps with you. I'll try to call these out in the best that I can when I see them, so you guys can follow along with me. I'll catch you guys on the next video.